Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. Today's video is Sons of Narcissistic Mothers. I did a video a couple weeks ago about daughters of narcissistic mothers. If you're interested, go check that out. I'm talking about this because people are asking and want me to talk about this. And I want to tell all males who have narcissistic mothers, I'm not saying that this is exactly you, okay? So I hope I don't offend you. If you have a narcissistic mother, this is observations and things that I've learned over time, over my experience doing this with other people and helping other people. These are things that I've learned and I have seen and observed, and I want to just tell you what I think, okay? So, first of all, just like any narcissistic parent, they don't let the child individuate themselves, individualize. They don't let them be an individual. This is something that is very important to do with your children. This is emotional intelligence. You must allow your child to become an individual, to separate from the parent, okay? Enmeshment is something that narcissistic parents try to do with their children, and they don't let them individualize. They become an extension of themselves. So a narcissistic parent believes that that child is them. You have to represent them. You have to do, and a narcissist has an idealized view of themselves. Okay? They underestimate others and they overestimate themselves. So they believe they are great, so you have to be great. And that kind of expectation is impossible to fulfill. Okay? So, the reason I'm talking about this is there are people, women, you've asked me to talk about this because you are dating men, good men, nice men, who have narcissistic mothers. And it is horrible. And I've seen it. I've seen it. I've viewed it. I've watched it. It's nasty because these narcissistic mothers try and get in everything. They want full control of the relationship. They want full control of the children. They want full control of him. And they are just nasty. They are so abusive, and they will destroy all the relationships if they can. Because they essentially don't want their son to be with anyone else. They want their son to be there for them. And the attention is going to be taken off of them when they try to begin their own family. They won't allow it. Okay? Now, they understand that the son will do it, but they're going to cause problems, don't they? Major, major problems. The mother programs the son that men are bad. Men and your father are bad because the father left us. It doesn't matter if she left the father. It doesn't matter if she cheated on the father and that's why the father left. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is your father is a bad person, and that's what she programs the son to believe. And all men are bad. She programs this. She hates men, and all men are bad. For abandoning her, and that's the reason. Father abandoned her. Father left us. Your father left us. Your father left me to take care of you guys. Your father left us and doesn't care about you guys. Your father abandoned us. And it doesn't matter what really happened, right? We all know what narcissists do. The other thing is there's nobody else for you but her. And that's her honest to God belief. She will believe there's no right woman for you. Only her. It's a sick thing. And I get this a lot. And you guys know, you guys that date, you women that date men, have narcissistic mothers, there is a strange relationship between them, isn't there? And it almost seems like they're dating, doesn't it? They are nasty. Emotional incest is what it is. It's emotional incest. She will not let him be happy. She will not let him think for himself. She will not let him be with somebody else or be happy with somebody else or think for her. Nothing. It's just her, her, and her. And she'll say weird, nasty things too. She won't just say, my son is great, or my son is very nice looking. Isn't my son pleasant looking? No. Isn't my son sexy? My son is sexy. My son is so sexy. He's so good at this. Ooh, look how he moves. And it's like, you're like, what the hell? Mom? Nasty, huh? But this is what I'm talking about. So, there's something that, you know, during this relationship, the mom will do things, and she will very, very soon begin to devalue his new wife or girlfriend. And like I said, there's nobody else good enough, okay, but her. right? So it's like a competition. It's like you have to win this guy over from his mom. Almost like you're competing against another woman. And it's hard. It's very difficult on the son, okay? Very, very, very difficult. And there's a struggle that goes on in his head, and this is going to be a hard thing. And I hope this will help women understand that are dating men that have narcissistic mothers. This is kind of the things he's thinking about. Now, he's got to realize, no, everybody wants to be there for their mother. That's a hard thing to leave your mother, okay? Now, when he's programmed that men are bad because the man, his father, left her, her biggest thing is, don't you ever leave me. Don't you ever abandon me like your father did, like your failure of a father did. So he doesn't want to abandon her. And you can't blame him. It's a hard thing. Hard thing to do, okay? When she doesn't have a man in the house and she has made him feel like she needs him, because she's constantly do this, do that, you do this, you clean this, you fix that, bring me this, make that. I mean, I can't imagine how it is. But he doesn't want to leave his mom. He doesn't want to abandon her, okay? He knows she's toxic. He knows that she's not good for the relationship. You're telling him, you're asking him, please, please, keep your mom out of the fucking picture. Be there for me. And that's what a wife wants. A wife wants her man to put her first. I'm your wife. I'm your wife. Put me first. I'm the mother of your children. Why are you always there for your mom before me? Well, there's a huge struggle, right? So he's got my mom. I can't abandon her like my shitty father, right? And my mom needs me. And he's so enmeshed with her, it's going to be hard. He doesn't even know how he feels without her telling him. I mean, it's a really hard thing for him to do. Then he's got his wife, right, who's demanding that he put her first and say, don't let your mother do this to me. Don't let your mother talk about me like this. She just totally disrespected me right in front of you and you did nothing. Right? So he's sitting there struggling, and the biggest problem is he doesn't have a man. He doesn't have the father to teach him what a man should do, what a man is. It's a huge, huge struggle, you guys. And then you add children. You add grandchildren. Now, if he was going to leave the mom or keep the mom out of the picture or have that barrier from his mom, if he was going to do that, fuck, that's all out the window once you have children. Because now she's tied to him through the children. You can't keep my grandchildren away from me. Those are my grandchildren, my grandchildren, my grandchildren. And she'll do all kinds of crap, won't she? She'll play games with the children. She'll talk bad to the children, make them hate the mom and hate the father. I mean, it's just a mess, okay? Just a huge, huge, huge mess. The grandchildren will become her possession. She will believe she has more right to see these children than you do. She can even try and take you guys to court for the children. It's horrible. You have to get rid of the mom, okay? Guys out there, if you have a narcissistic mother, I know you don't want to leave her. I know you want to be there for her. And I know you don't want to be, maybe your father left her and you don't want to be like your father and abandon her. Buddy, you have a new family. You go with them, okay? And you leave your mom behind and you never talk to her again because she is nasty, okay? And she's going to be fine without you. She's made you feel like she won't be, but she will be. And she can do all the things for herself. And if she can't, she should have thought about that before she abused you your whole life. But you have a family, a nice, loving family. Don't lose that because of your mother. Don't. Okay? That's the best I can say. That's all I can tell you. It's a tough situation. Very, very tough. And it's got to be treated just like any other situation with a narcissist. Just like if your child's a narcissist. Child grows up as a narcissist, can't talk to them. Your mother's a narcissist, can't talk to her. Father's a narcissist, you can't talk to him. Because they will never change. And they will constantly abuse. Okay? A narcissistic parent will destroy your relationship. Period. They'll destroy it. They will create a wedge. They will get in the middle of it. They will control it. They will talk bad about your spouse. They will put pressure on you. Massive pressure. Do this. Don't do that for me. Don't hurt me. Don't do what your father did. Don't abandon. Don't leave us. Those are my grandchildren. Just leave. Just leave. Be gone. And start a new, happy, loving family. Okay? That's all I can add. Anything else you guys want to add, go down below, and please do so. Any other questions you have, please go down below and ask me. I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have. It's Halloween. I want to say Happy Halloween. I'm wearing another Day of the Dead shirt for Day of the Dead. And go out and have fun tonight. All right? Trick or treat, right? No tricks, just treats, right? Narcissists are tricks, right? Here's a question. What did your narcissist dress up as for Halloween? What are some of the costumes you guys dressed up as? Your narcissist. My narcissist, it didn't matter what she was as long as it was slutty. As long as she was a hoe. As long as she was the slutty nurse or the slutty cat girl or the slutty candy girl. It didn't even matter. One year I didn't know what she was. She was just a slut. Just a hoe. As long as she's showing titties, legs, ass, all that stuff is good. Right? So go down below. I'd like to see what some of your narcissists have been for Halloween, okay? Hope this video helps you guys. Ask me any questions you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Love yourself first, okay? Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.